I put out a short on Instagram and TikTok and got almost 10 million views in 3 days, and I want to tell you what I learned from it. But as promised, Milo is going to be in the intros of these videos. However, when the beast is laying down and relaxing, we don't pick the beast up, we don't wake him, we let him do his thing. So there's the best look you're gonna get at our Old English sheepdog Milo today. He is chilling out and we leave him chill when he wants to chill. Let's talk about the videos I put up for 10 million views, you guys. Hey, what's going on, Rockstars? Welcome to the channel. And the other day, I posted a video full length here on YouTube about a young lady's experience spending $12,000 on an Amazon selling course and losing thousands more dollars on the returns from her private label stroller bag carrying case. I turned that full length video, which did very well, thank you very much for all of you that watched it, into a couple of shorts that I posted on Instagram and TikTok. And to my bewilderment and my mind-blown self, on Instagram, that reel, I turned it into a reel, it's like 45 seconds, has 8 million views in 3 days, and on TikTok is closing in on 2 million views in 3 days. That is insane. My entire YouTube channel in the course of its life over years has 29 million views, almost 30 million views. This is almost 10 million views in just 3 days. That is astronomical. Now, shorts and reels tend to get more traction, interaction, views, but nothing to this level. This is the most viral I've ever had, and I learned a couple of things. And if you don't know the backstory, you can go check out that video. I'll link it below. Basically, the young lady spent $12,000 on a course to sell on Amazon, and thank you to Lindy Glenn who brought this to my attention. The young lady posted her experience on TikTok, got 500,000, 600,000 views, and she did really well. She bought this product, this stroller bag to hold your strollers when you go on vacation. She imported them from China. She private labeled them with her label. She sent them to Amazon FBA. She started making sales. And then they started getting returned like crazy, and she started losing money because you're responsible for the return shipping and the fees and all this. Unfortunately, Amazon forces returns. We'll get into that about the comments later. And you are responsible for fees and shipping back and all of that. And there's nothing you can do about it because people lie. If people said, oh, I used this and I rented it one time for my vacation and I'm sending it back, they'd probably deny it, or they wouldn't let them get the full thing, or they'd have to pay the return shipping. Unfortunately, they go, oh, this didn't work right, the zipper. They make up something and it comes back to you, and you, the seller on Amazon, are responsible for all of it. A lot of people don't realize that just because you're buying something on Amazon doesn't mean you're buying it from Jeff Bezos or Amazon. You're buying it from me, you're buying it from her, you're buying it from a small seller who is absorbing all of these damages and expenses. Now, it's entirely possible that her product really was low quality, and that's why she took on all these returns. I don't know her. I don't know her product. I haven't bought it. As you know, I don't have a stroller. I don't need the stroller, but it is what it is. With that said, I put these shorts out and I learned a couple of things. One, about monetization, which I knew a lot about, but I'm gonna explain it to you guys. And two, about people that watched my video, commented, followed, didn't follow, and had an opinion about this story and the greater good of this country and this world. When you get a couple thousand views on a video from our niche, and it's you guys, the resellers or the community or the general circle, we get our opinions from what we know and what we experience. But when you get 10 million views on 2 videos across the whole thing, you get a wide opinion and a wide thought process of this entire thing. And what I want to tell you guys is what I learned from that is insane. So let me tell you about it. This is gonna blow your mind, probably as a content creator, more than it blew my mind. Okay, so the first thing that I obviously got asked from a lot of people when I told them how many views I got on these videos was, oh my goodness, how much money did you make on these 10 million views? And that's the crazy thing. Back in the end of 23, beginning of 24, Instagram did away with the Reels bonus program, which is how you got paid for putting up Reels and getting tons of views. I used to make several $100s a month off of that. I loved it. The thing is, they paid you 25 cents for every 1,000 views. So if you do that math, that means 250 bucks for 1 million views. That's crazy low. If you compare that to YouTube, on 1 million views, YouTube pays between like $5,000 and $10,000 to most channels. My channel makes like 10 to 12,000 per million views, but I only get like 200 to 300,000 per month, so you can do the math. Well, 25 cents on 1,000 views at 250 per million, that video would have made a couple $1,000s, because that would have means 4 million to 1,000, 8 million, $2,000, right? It would have made $2,000 on 8 million views. Over on YouTube, I would have made like $80,000. So just for comparisons, but They did away with that program. Instagram doesn't pay that anymore. So that video on Instagram made exactly $0. No lie, guys. The only way you get paid on Instagram right now is if you have somebody give you a product and you sponsor it or put it out on the channel while you're making a video and advertise it. So Coca-Cola calls me and goes, hey, can you drink a Coke on video? Shout us out. We'll give you, $2,000. Beautiful, right? Bam. Somebody gives me a link, says, hey, I'm selling these tripods. Can you shout it out in the next video? Everyone that sells, I'll give you $2. Beautiful. I put it out. I get 8 million views. 1,000 people buy it. I make $2 each. I make $2 grand. That's how you get paid on Instagram. Now, you can get paid from posting a normal post on the normal post instead of the reels, but it's, again, very, very small money. It's pennies. And those posts don't get pushed in the algorithm and put on the Reels FYP page like making it a reel. So if I had put that video as a post, it never would have got 8 million views. It probably would have got 8,000 views and I would have made like $1, which is more than what I made on it as a reel. On TikTok, same story. Only if you get products, only if you get sponsorships, only if you get all that stuff. However, TikTok also has the TikTok shop where you can do affiliates and you can link products and get paid. So that's a good way if the video is about a product. This video wasn't about a product. If you have 10,000 followers on TikTok, you do get that 25 cents per million or per thousand ad revenue. It's give or take 25 cents. I don't have 10,000 followers, so again, I made $0 on almost 2 million views on TikTok. I haven't worked on TikTok, shame on me. I've been working on YouTube and Facebook. I have 140,000, 160,000, 300,000 over there. I have 33, 34,000 on Instagram. I should have worked on TikTok, I guess. So I made $0. TikTok, 2 million views, would have been about $500. At least I would have made something. However, the good sign is I did get a lot of followers from this video on TikTok and on Instagram. I think I got like 2,000 on Instagram and like 1,000 on TikTok. So we're pushing closer to that 10K on TikTok where I can start making some money. So that's what I made, $0. So I put it up on YouTube as a short, just like the YouTube normal video, but on the shorts, they make 25 cents. They don't make that $10 per thousand. So it has like 12,000 views. So I made like $2.50, right? So yeah, that's the first thing I learned, that you don't make money on shorts unless you're doing it on YouTube and TikTok over 10K, and then you can make a few bucks, but not a ton. You want to do full length YouTube videos like this. The second thing I learned, when you put a video out and you only get a few thousand views across all the people, like I said, that are in our niche and our circle, you get an opinion from people that are used to this. When you put it out and you get 10 million views from all over the country and all over the world, you get a good set of opinions. And I figured out that people are crazy. I have like 50,000 comments. Clearly, I couldn't read them all or respond to even any sane amount of them. I responded to a few, but I learned that a lot of people don't know that Amazon forces returns, that you have to take returns, and if people lie, they can get the returns. Everyone's reply was, just don't do returns. Don't accept the return. Guys, girls, if you're watching this and this video goes viral, you have to. Amazon forces it. That's part of doing business on Amazon. And that was the second comment I get, was people just said, well, that's what you signed up for. That's the cost of doing business. Well, yeah, you're right. Returns are a cost of doing business. But return fraud nonstop is not a cost of doing business. That's fraud. That's theft. You can't say, well, Walmart gets stolen and shoplifted from. That's a cost of doing business. It is, but it's not what they signed up for. They don't want people stealing. They absorb it because they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. But as small sellers, it's not so easy to absorb that when people are stealing. The third thing was people saying it might have been the quality of her product, of her bags. And that's absolutely true. When I look back on it, it could very well be that she had a bad manufacturer. Nothing against her. I'm sure she's a fine person and she's awesome, but her products could have been just poorly made, and that's why they were getting returned. However, she showed several of them and they had luggage tags and marker written on them, her carrying bags, and they look perfectly fine to me. It seems to me that it's an item, maybe it's just a bad piece of merchandise that people see it as like, okay, I'm spending 75 or 100 bucks on this. We only need it for this one vacation to Disney and then we'll just send it back. And to me, it just seems like it's a highly prone product to return. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but that's how I see it. I see maybe some fraud, some just theft, maybe some poor quality ones, maybe a couple normal returns. Who knows? I think it was kind of a mix of everything. Maybe she was exaggerating a little bit. I don't know her, so I can't speak on this. This is all just what I read in the comment section. So entirely possible. Who knows? So that was the third thing that I heard a lot of. And the fourth thing that I heard a lot of was people going, good. Sellers deserve this. It's not a real job. It's not a real business. You don't even wake up and get out of bed. She doesn't deserve to make this money. I'm sure she made plenty of profit, and I hope this hurts her. I'm gonna go buy 10 and return them right now. A lot of it trolls who are just talking out of their ass, but some of it legit, where people like don't even realize, oh my God, like you're hurting us, right? I had a lady respond in one of the comments who said, I do this all the time. I will buy 3 shirts. I'll buy them in 3 colors and 3 sizes. I'll get like 9 shirts, whatever it is, 27 pieces shipped to me, and I'll keep the 3 I like and I'll send the other 24 back. She goes, I had no idea that if they're not Amazon, I was hurting a small seller, and I will no longer do this, and I will make sure I buy what it is I need and not all the extras just to buy them. And I was like, wow, like good on her, props on her for understanding and realizing what she's doing is wrong. But also, how do you not know this? How are people not educated enough to know when you're shopping on Amazon that it's not always Amazon? And even if it was Amazon, like you're okay with stealing from Amazon, I know people have a political opinion and people have a multi-billion-dollar, screw him, screw Bezos, screw Zuckerberg, great. Whatever your thoughts are, that's you. But you should never be okay with just knowingly costing somebody money. It's just my opinion. Anyhow, that's what I learned from 10 million views on a YouTube or on an Instagram and TikTok short and on a YouTube short in 3 days. Unbelievable set of information coming into me. Go check them out on my TikTok and my Instagram. My Instagram is Rockstarflipper, very easy. TikTok is Casey Rockstarflipper. You'll find them both on there. I'll link them below as well. Let me know what you think of those shorts. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of people's opinions on buying and selling from Amazon and getting too much and all that other stuff. So as always, thank you for watching the channel. I appreciate it. If you like this video, you like the content, let me know. Hit the like button. It lets me know you like it, and it helps the YouTube algorithm to send it out to more people. And maybe this video will go viral, and I can actually make a couple of dollars like I didn't make on TikTok and Instagram. Subscribe. Come back and watch future videos. I have a lot of great content coming for you, so I can't wait to put it out for you all February and March long, all spring break. We're going to have some awesome content. So I hope to see you back here. And until next time, enjoy your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys later.